Hi everyone, it's wonderful to be here. It's CMA Fest week in Nashville, and I'm bringing you the scoop to you in this interactive hangout, CMA Fest hangout here from Ohio. So, what we're talking about today is just all the events going on in and around Nashville this week. A lot of events have started on Monday night, and I'm trying to remember the events that started Monday. It's been a long week, so I apologize first off. um, but it started Monday with some events in the Nashville area, and then in downtown Nashville this week are all of the bigger events, the LP Field night show with all the acts from Little Big Town, Brantley Gilbert's, Rascal Flatts, Keith Urban, just everybody that you could think of is a part of CMA Fest this year in one way or another. So that is some of the things that are going on. I'm kind of improvising today. I'm trying to get all of this stuff together, and it just didn't work out. So something that I'm looking forward to tonight is the CMT Music Awards, which everybody is really excited for. And if you're not in, like I say, in Nashville or there, this is why I wanted to do this event for everybody on the internet, online this week, as an interactive fan interaction with you, who I have been bringing a lot of material to these days, and it's been really fun and really exciting, and seeing all the camaraderie and the support and the encouragement from Got Country, awesome group of people at Got Country online, to Kim Hooker from Hooked Up Country, also editor-in-chief of Got Country. So some of the folks from Got Country, as well as Kim, are in Nashville this week at CMT Music Fest. So a lot of pictures, a lot of video footage will be shown from everywhere online this week. So you will see a lot of that as well. Like I say, the CMT Music Awards are tonight on CMT. Tune in at 8 p.m. 7 Central for the CMT Awards on CMT, like I said. And a lot of people who are there, I'm sure will be on Twitter later posting, as well as I will be as well. But the CMT Awards is a fan-voted award show, so you, the fans, have it in your fingertips to vote for the person or artist who you feel should have that award. It's up to you for them to give it to them. You know, that's what it's about. It's the fan interaction, and requesting the music and listening to the music and being there for your favorite artist. I want to throw it out a little bit. Who is your favorite artist in country music? I know everybody has different tastes and different sound style of what they listen to, and I mentioned in an earlier publication that there's a lot of bro country going on these days, with Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan and Florida Georgia Line, Chase Rice. I mean, the list is endless. Brantley Gilbert. What is your take on the men in country music? Because they're kind of like have been dominating country music for the past year. Not too many females are getting that recognition. So I want to know what you think and how do you feel about it, because I'm very, strong opinionated about this kind of, you know, music, and the women need more, oh, what's the word am I looking for? I'm looking for a good word to describe the women of country music. They are so, I know one word would be empowerment. They show great empowerment in this movement in the industry. So a lot of the newcomers in country music right now, like Leah Turner and Lucy Hale, have new music, and everybody is loving their music, but yet they're so different in comparison. I want to know how you feel about that, and what is your take on it? Do we need to see more women, and do we need to hear them more? Because the only female artist who's really showing some oh gosh, I'm trying to think of all these words to describe Miranda Lambert these days. She is everywhere. She has brought us full circle into in this industry as, okay, here I am, this is who I am, I'm not holding back, I'm vulnerable, but yet I'm strong, and I just have all of this to to say and to do, and she's really doing it, and I find that very important for other female artists to look at her and say, hey, this is what she's doing, maybe I need to step up a little bit and do more. um, Someone else who's been, and I'm not saying that any of them aren't working, because they all are working their hardest at this, and it's really interesting to see that country music is for the women as well, and not just the men. For years, the men have dominated country music. I will tell you that, and I know a lot of you know that already. But we need, like I say, we need more female women in country music. Miranda is the only female artist in the top 10 on the singles charts, Billboard charts. I mean, across this format, it's incredible. Sarah Evans is probably the second artist on that list, with Miranda, the only two females. Some of the duos and some of the groups have some women in it, but it's not, I don't know, sometimes I'm not sure how to really bring out the word, or the words that they're there, they're sitting on the tip of my tongue, but I can't bring it out for some reason. I don't know, it's just weird. I know I can be a little weird sometimes, but that's okay. Some of the events happening, Nixa Country is having their 3-night event, world's largest band club party. A lot of performances. Performances from Josie Milner, as well as I gotta remember, Lily Nelson. These young ladies are independent artists. They are so talented as young ladies, and I think that just goes back into the female empowerment of country music and where we should stand in country music as a whole. I see so much going on in this industry, and the men are just kicking tail at what they're doing right now. So seeing these younger ladies in country music getting their start working at it and doing the performances and doing it independently and staying at school, which is wonderful. I think education is very important for anyone, especially if you're still in high school and doing the music thing too. I give these young ladies a lot of respect and appreciation for what they're doing. So I'm trying to remember all the lists coming up. I'm going to be streaming live through CMT later for the CMT Music Awards. So if you see me on Twitter, if you see me on YouTube, or you see me anywhere else, say hi. I haven't really been, I haven't really had the chance to really do anything lately with Google Hangout and YouTube YouTube videos due to other schedules and conflicts and stuff. So it's really great to be here again, and new things this week as well with CMA Music Fest. Shows coming to the Riverfront stage, which was today, started today. A lot of performances from Kelly Pickler, and I'm trying to remember. I'm just trying to mentally remember everybody who is a part of today's Riverfront stage concert. I apologize, but Kelly Pickler is the only one that comes to mind at the moment. I'm thinking Chase Rice as well as Cole Swindle are a part of the River Stage Front show. The songwriters events are this week as well. Carrie Underwood, and I'm trying to remember, what was it, Rascal Flatts or Brad Paisley? I'm sorry, folks. When I'm impromptu, I try to remember everything mentally. So we're at the Opry last night. They had performances and whatnot, and some of the things that are happening right now, like I said, today was the Riverfront stage concert. Tomorrow there are a lot of signings and fan booth signings. Doug Brinney, Amy Rose, Jiggly Jones, independent artists there, as well as Kristen Kelly and Leah Turner this week. That is listed at the Country Music City Promotions website. So Katie Armiger has her fan club party on the 7th. That is with Sirius XM The Highway, and that's something going on this week as well. So a lot of things going on, like I say, in Nashville, and I will be streaming a lot of things. You'll see me on Twitter, you'll see me on Facebook, you'll see me on G Plus as well. So just have a good time if you're not there. It's a pleasure to always be able to give back to the fans as much as I can. I think that's the main point in doing what I do, and loving every moment of it and embracing it and really connecting with you, everybody. So that is something to really look forward to. A lot of other things going on in Nashville. The Bridgestone Arena shows, Great Ole Opry, as I said. Carrie Underwood was, and I believe, like I say, Brad Paisley as well, from last night. And Lauren Elena, Kelly Pickler, just I could go down the whole list mentally, with certain artists that comes to mind right now. Some of the other shows that are taking place this week are at Third and Lindsay, Third and Lindsay, the Fiddle and Steel Bar, as well as the Orchid Lounge and Tootsie's, all down there in the strip of downtown Nashville, which I had the pleasure of seeing for the first time. I didn't get a chance to actually walk the strip. There's a lot that goes on in that area. Just, and if you are there and you're watching from your mobile phone or tablet, thank you. That's cool. A CMA Fest, they have been doing this since, gosh, the 1980s, and to finally start feeling feeling that excitement every year for it is just has been so incredible over the past couple of years. That over the past couple of years that I've been doing this on the internet, it really is cool. So thank you for that, CMA. I'm looking forward to partnering up and sponsoring with CMA Fest, hopefully in the next year, and we'll be there to cover certain events next year in 2015. So I'm just really here to tell you what's going on. And like I say, tonight's the CMT Music Awards at 8 o'clock on CMT, 7 Central. Voting is open for Video of the Year. I believe it was Video of the Year. That will go on up until through, I think, the first hour of the show before the award is announced. So go to cmt.com and put in your vote for Video of the Year. Blake Shelton with the Pistol Annies are nominated, as well as Tim McGraw with Keith Urban and Taylor Swift. For Highway Don't Care, that is 2 of them, I know offhand. Trying to remember the others, kind of vague. Sorry, folks. But I'm really looking forward to talking to you folks, the fans, and to other industry insiders who are part of the team on Google Plus as well as YouTube. So if you haven't joined in yet, I am still live, and I will be live until 3:45, and I will answer questions, and I will take fan questions, or whatever you want to do is fine. I'm here to talk to you and what you think is going on in country music. Will we see more traditional stuff? Will we see more of the classic country that we remember from the 50s and 60s? I still think of Tom T. Hall and Ray Price as well, from that era, from that time. Songwriters, I think that's just an open field in country music that tells a story. It tells something that's real, it's honest. Folks relate to it. I, as a writer, appreciate that and respect the process of what it is for songwriting. Even though I don't write the actual music, but I'll write the lyrics. I always hear melody in my mind, and when I hear it, I'll start writing or I'll start singing it, and then I stop myself and then I have to write it down, because if not, then I'll forget it. But I think as a whole, songwriters appreciate each other and really support each other's, work together and collaborate. I think the collaborations more now in country music are more apparent now than they were in the past. I've heard from artists who I promote saying, this person who I wrote with was just kind of really know me as who I am, and that's how the music comes across when that song or that album is released. It's very exciting, and it's exhilarating to hear that from an artist or from a songwriter in perspective. I can be on that subject of songwriting for hours and just talk about it, but I don't want to bore anybody either. I want to have some entertainment here and some fan interaction. So if you're here, that's wonderful. And if you don't get a chance to see this now and get to talk and interact with me, you can look back and watch this later, or throw in your opinions and your thoughts and ideas. I'm always looking for thoughts, ideas, opinions, suggestions. Just toss them out there. I'm very free when it comes to music in general. So some of the other events happening in Nashville this week, we have, I'm trying to remember some of the other events that are happening. I know that like I said, the Chevrolet Riverfront Stage concert was today, um, and is going on as I speak. So that's, if you're there and you see this video, give me a shout out on Twitter at Shelly CMC Promo. It's been great talking to you folks on Twitter lately. It's been amazing. So that's currently going on right now. Some of the other things that, like I said, were going on were, you know, the performances and the events coming up and the signings. Autograph signings for Leah Turner are on Saturday. So if you have not had a chance to meet Leah, I haven't met her yet, but she is really awesome. She's such a sweetheart through her through Twitter. So I'm really looking forward to seeing, you, the fans, and your photos with Leah or with Kristen Kelly, who's having her fan club party this weekend. Katie Armiger as well, having her fan club party. A lot of people were asking if Kelly Pickler was having a fan club party. That never materialized. I don't know the whole story behind that, but at one point she had removed her fan club from her official website. But if you are a fan, and I know so many of you are fans of Kelly Pickler's, her music these days has been rocking, but we're not hearing it on the radio. So remember to request Kelly Pickler's newest single on country radio right now. It's Closer to Nowhere. Great song, a wonderful ballad. The fan video was the lyrics video with the fan photos, and it has been released. That is out right now for you folks to watch. So that's some of the things that are going on in Nashville. The GAC breakfast series is on Sunday at 8 a.m. If you are there, feel free to tweet me and tell me who you saw at the breakfast and or at any of the events this week. It's been fun watching all of the interaction on Twitter as well as Facebook. Thank you all so much for that. Something else going on you might want to be aware of is that Country Music City Promotions is going through a makeover, and through some expanding. You will see a lot of new content, as well as new graphics and designs. A lot of it is done solely on my end of things. I do not have I have the sources that I can go to for new content and whatnot, but not content, but for new graphics and new site look. But that is coming, so just to toss that out there a little bit. Again, voting for Video of the Year for the CMT Music Awards is tonight. Be sure to stop by cmt.com and vote for that. The fans, you are responsible to get your winner out of the CMT Awards tonight. So it is a live event. It will be telecast. I will be streaming the videos, red carpet, hopefully. But I'm looking forward to that a lot. Highlights, performances, winners will be posted and for everybody later this evening. I'm only tongue-tied today. Wow. So that is something else you'll find at the website. Not too much going on right now. I think a lot of people are either getting out of work and going home, or a lot of you folks are in Nashville and not able, had the time and the trip and the money time to get to Nashville. Me, on the other hand, I'm here in Ohio. I am scheduling bookings and stuff, so but I'm zipping my lip because I right now until everything else comes through. You just, if you have questions, fan questions, I will take them and I will give them to that artist at their with their PR people and get you back the answer that you are looking for. So that is something I will do this week with fans who are not at CMA Music Fest. And behind me is the CMA Fest logo. Thank you, CMA Fest. You're awesome. And the Country Music City Promotions new logo and graphic design that I created earlier in the week. And you can't see it too well. It's kind of like grainy looking, but it's improving. I'm making improvements. So thank you, CMA Fest, for continuing to bring us the festivities and festival of country music. Basically, that's what it is. That's what we have, and I can have some fun. And I loved Eric Church's answer recently about the music, and it's all about the music, and you can really just relax and have fun and have a drink and and put all your worries behind for the day. I forget how he said it, but that's pretty close to what he said. And so a lot of things, like I say, always going on. Your interaction with me through this platform has been a wonderful, wonderful year already. I've had the chance to meet some of you through Twitter or through your through other social media networking sites. So that has been a real pleasure to do. Any questions, like I say, you can ask me who your favorite artist is, and are you requesting their music? That is important. Make sure your favorite song and your favorite artist is heard on country radio. A lot of folks will say it's up to the fans, and it's very true. It's up to the fans to get the music you want to hear on radio. A lot of online radio stations. I'm trying to remember. His name's Iceman, and he's really, really cool, and he will play your music as well as Nexa Country, who are just awesome online and on air. Me, I'm just who I am, as you can see. So, but honestly, I love country music, and I think that's why I got into it. At a very young age, I grew up on country music. I grew up on Christian music, and I just kind of, I'll listen to all kinds of music except for rap music. Sorry, if I'm gonna I'm not gonna trash it or anything, but I just don't like rap music. A lot of people are saying that country music has gone into different avenues with, mixing and mashing up the sound and inventing. I like the inventions. The inventing of music, that's kind of a necessity. You want to not be stagnant. You don't want to be complacent, like I always say. You want to, raise the bar a little bit and really get some, folks, I would say not talking, but of course people are going to talk about it. It's just the coolest thing to see what people have to say about music in general, any kind of music, whether it's country or not. But I mean, like I said, I could talk about that stuff for hours, so I don't want to bore anything. I'm entertaining you today. You are the focus of CMA Fest Week in Ohio or in Nashville or any state across the country. So that is what I'm here for, and interacting with you folks. do you have questions? You know, send me a question and I will make sure that the artist or um, right people get the question. I will get them back to you hopefully by the end of the week. And if not, then it will be within the week or within the next week with CMA Fest this week. So a lot going on. I mentioned your artists that you will be seeing at CMA Fest. You will see Lady Antebellum. You will see Little Big Town. You will see Brad Paisley, Kelly Pickler, Maggie Rose, Leah Turner, Katie Armiger, Kristen Kelly, to name, Florida Georgia Line, George Strait. I mean, the list is endless. I mean, everybody is a part of it in one way or another. Winona is a part of CMA Fest, which is wonderful. I haven't heard from her in ages, and now that she is kind of back into the music and releasing new music, Terry Clark has new music coming. So I'm really excited to see that and to see that female shake up again in country music. Bro country, we gotta go. You know, after a while, people kind of get tired of listening to it. But if it's good, solid material or a song that you relate to, obviously you're gonna listen to it. That's the whole point. But more country females need to, you know, need their shining moment. So, what more can I say? But if you're not here now, today, I will see you all across the social media this week, from Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, G+, you name it. You will see me on the internet. You will see me on all social sites, including Google Hangouts. I will come back with a video tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, sometime tomorrow afternoon, with a video and wrap up of the CMT Music Awards from tonight, and with a new video. Hopefully we'll start into the webisodes again and give you the complete week of music news. There is so much music news that I kind of wanted to steer away from it today with CMA Fest week this week, and I'm glad I did, because we want to focus on you, the fan. Obviously, you, the fans, make it possible for these artists and their music to be heard in country radio and across, you know, across the globe. I mean, I've heard from you folks from Canada, and I've heard folks from, you know, from other Australia even. It's really cool that, you know, country music is just not in the United States of America. It is in other countries. Canada as well. I mean, Canada has amazing talent. Amy Rose, who is a part of CMA Fest this week, was so excited about this, and I want to give a good big shout out to Michael Stover and MTS Management. Wonderful fella. He's a pleasure to work with in this business and promoting his artists at MTS Management. Doug Brinney, being a part of CMA Fest this year. Really great guy. Interviews are at Country Music City Promotions, you know, from Doug, as well as Maggie Rose. So, and Sarah Darling as well. So Sarah Darling is a part of a lot of the songwriters events this year, which there's no denying it. The girl is such a poetic soul. She has such a way of telling a story the way she knows how. Everybody interprets her music so differently, and she is another female artist who I feel kind of gets overshadowed a bit and needs that that pull and that promotion and I'm always happy to promote Sarah on Country Music City Promotions. So it's a nice mix up with, you know, her and some of the other artists who I fully promote at the website. And your responses are what keeps the site going and what keeps me driven and inspired every day. So you will have your opportunity to talk to me through any social media site this week. Ask me a question. I will do what I can, like I said. It's almost time to quit, but I will be back, and I will keep you plugged in with all the interaction going online with all the events. From on the SiriusXM Highway online, as well as any of the autograph sessions. I will give you times and dates for that as well. Right now, I have Leah Turner on Friday, who will have an autograph signing at Premier Network booth, 265 booth. That's the number booth she will be at to autograph for you folks. And then on Saturday, she will have several autograph signings at the Carl Black booth, number 560, the signing at NCVC booth at Music City Center. It's booth 604. And then signing at Roper booth, number 396 at Music City Center, also that day at 3:15 p.m. and at noon, as well as 11 a.m. Then her performance at the Bud Light stage at Bridgestone is at 2:15. So that is Leah Turner's autograph day, is on Saturday. So, and then on Sunday, her performance and signing is at the GAC Breakfast Series for CMA Fest. That's at Music City Center. So, and you can still buy tickets for that if you haven't yet. Phew. That was a mouthful. Wow. Kristen Kelly will be at 3rd and Lindsay, like I said. And, oops, sorry. At 3rd and Lindsay. And at the listening room on the 4th and the 6th. The 4th, obviously, today. So tonight, the listening room with Kristen Kelly and Trent Willman. I think it's pronounced Willman. And then on Saturday, the 7th, she'll be at Scene Nashville. So Kristen Kelly, she will also have her fan club party this weekend. On the 6th, very exciting for her. A lot of fans were asking her about that. So I'm glad to see that evolving for her. Kristen's new single right now is Kiss by Kiss. Wonderful song. Just a beautiful song that I find that a lot of people will relate to. So something to really look forward to. Kelly Pickler will have her signings this week at the Opry. I think it's at the Opry Record Shop, as she will be at today's CMA kickoff concert as at the Chevrolet Riverfront stage. I'm trying to remember everybody now. Saturday, 7th, Katie Armiger will have her fan club party. And who am I missing? Anybody else? Oh my gosh. There's so many to remember in so little time sometimes. But I do what I can, right? I hope so. Keeping it all in perspective, CMA Fest Week is for you, the fans, to interact with your favorite country artist. Some of my fellow online bloggers and promoters are there this week. Thank you, Kim and Stephanie at Got Country. Thank you, Samantha from Got Country, as well as Kimberly from Got Country. Some wonderful ladies part of that site, as well as Jen from Love and Lyrics Promotions. I'm trying to remember everybody. Boy, it's one of those days. Honestly, folks, it's a pleasure to always be here with you. And if I seem to repeat myself a lot, it's because I either forget that I had said it, so, or I'm just trying to be, a filler, to fill in little spots here and there. Um, Sarah Evans, I believe she's at CMA Fest. If she isn't, let me know. Um, again, I will be all over social media, like I keep saying. Very true. You will see me, you will see me, you will see me. And something else I want to leave with you folks is to always remember to be kind to others and to not, speak out of tongue. I know it's very hard for me to do these days, but the world is so tough right now, and we're all doing what we can to make a living and to also do what we want and do what we love at the same time. Um, just, we have to remember to be cautious and to always be constructive in our actions and our words. Very hard to do, I know. But honestly, you folks really keep the glue together at Country Music City Promotions. I will talk to you all soon, and I will give you a wrap up of this tonight's CMT Music Awards tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you soon. Keep it country.